Hi, hi, hello everyone. If you are watching this, thank you very much. I am practicing AI engineering with a EDC that trying to get my life back while moving to another country. In the last 2 years, I think my balance with all the side effects. So in the last 2 years, I don't have a lot of time to talk with anybody. I am in a difficult situation and like a so doctor said I have problem with connecting thought with my thinking skill. I more like normal thinking to I stop at think up say the next. The only way for me to get out of this trying to talk more, but I'm not lucky friends or anyone I can. So I'm trying video documentation of what I am doing. So sorry about the previous stream. I It is kind of spontaneous. Haven't planned anything. It is bad because it is a whole new skill that I need to learn and I share. So today I will get back to what my first intentional of the stream. I will try to talk while I'm working on a Kaggle It is a coding of competition for a open LLM called MedGemma 1.5. It's about building an LLM application with a main core for a for open source language. So I will design a Mac rack application for managing this, and I will use AI during the process and try to fix it until it become a workable. So let's hope freaking out. So let's see where are we. So My initial plan for this project is to use Claude to first generate a project and then try to fix and debug and speaking at the same time so that I can see what is wrong and speak more fluent whenever I need to talk about it or things in right here. Here is what I have generated. My first idea is this project will have 4 parts. The first part is about data processing. It will be the database for processing kidney knowledge. It could be a Kidney Care UK blog or a nice guideline from NX. Because I have the IgA, so totally focus on IgA and related symptoms like anemia and hypertension, or like diet guide for people with kidney disease. After processing data, we will move to a basic RAG system, Retrieval-Augmented Generation, with LangChain, LangGraph. It will be some basic technique to get the model, get the system to work first, and then we will, based on the evaluation, to improve the system over time. Then the second phase is the agentic RAG. It will have agentic with some agent evaluation framework and BAI, personal identifiable information protection, to help with personal data, because it is a healthcare application. So while it is good to have a open source model running on our own computer, we also need to have a PII identifier to detect some identifiable information like credit card number, address, or like passport or phone number. The last thing is a multi-agent with RAG. My initial plan is to build an orchestrator with many agents, with many RAG system. Each RAG will be work with a chronic disease. This is like in this version, I will work with kidney disease, and like in the future I might work on like diabetes or spinal cord and injury. So let's see what they have created for. So about the So this will be the documentation. It is generated based on what I tried on my first prompt, which is not a lot, but let's see how deep can it go. My plan today is to do the pre-processing right away. It could be like just OCR, OCR, or just some vision model, or just PDF rack. I don't know. We'll test every possible approach. So this is a CKD management system. It's for CKD management with built-in, which is built for Kaggle medical and impact challenge. This is my plan. So if I do not make it in time for this Kaggle challenge, then I just use it every day because of course I have my previous version up AI for this, but it's always good to have a personalized one that which I build step by step. So overview. This project is powered by CKD information from the UK resource. Okay. It's a first symbol level back retrieval source string. As said before, it have 3 level symbol rack, genetic and multi-agent. But for the level 3, for a multi-agent approach, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4 agents. 4 agents. The first one is for general knowledge about guidelines and symptoms. The second thing is diet agent. About how managing a disease is starting. It is like the first thing I had to learn, and I learn a lot fast, and because it is the first problem I will face is managing my food intake, water intake, because like the dialysis machine is not very good at removing potassium and phosphorus. If you eat it too much, potassium will potassium will make you have heart problem and sometimes itchy. Phosphorus too. If too much phosphorus, it will make your bone fracture, make it easier to crack, and you will have a lot of itch for your body. About the sodium, it actually have eating less sodium actually have 2 things. First is eating less sodium, you will less thirsty for more water, and because like sodium will hold the water in your body, in the cell, so the dialysis machine will not filter out the water very effectively if you have too high sodium. So limiting sodium is much. And protein. For protein, some machine can have very high effectiveness in protein remove. So you need to eat the right amount of protein. If you eat too much, then your body will get weaker, like weak muscle, or don't have energy to do anything. But if you eat too much protein, then you may have high phosphorus, because these two things usually go together. And talking about medication agent, I don't have much thinking about this medication yet, but because like my medication is very simple. I used to have a lot of hypertension medication before, but it getting well over time, and I don't use any hypertension medication anymore. I only use vitamin D and some phosphate binder for my phosphorus management. But I know a lot of people who have problem with hypertension and some disease going with kidney disease like diabetes or cancers, like something chronic. So using medication, maybe to be safe, this agent will just answer what is that medication, what did it do, and it's not going to like to give some over the counter medication. Like if you are cramping after dialysis, then you should have some paracetamol. Or if you are allergy with dialysis machine or wrench, then you have antihistamine. And about the fourth agent is a lifestyle agent. It might be around like tracking patient health and exercise, or like blood pressure during the dialysis over time, or blood test result every month, because the coronary dialysis have to do blood tests every check for these things like potassium, phosphorus, and any action. But also one of the important thing is having a mental health management, because a lot of stress, especially for someone who is dealing with it for long. So about the component, it will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 components. The LLM, as I mentioned before, we will use MedGemma for this application. So I don't know how to use it here in my local computer. Maybe I will just use it on Google Colab or some Kaggle notebook to have a GPU to do it. In my last test, on Google Colab, it can run Google Colab with like Google T4 GPU, but not very fast. or if I'm feeling good about the project, I will have a hosting service like AWS or Google Cloud for hosting this for resource. And about the embedding for rack, I actually have two options here. First one is embedding Gemma, which is the exact embedding that used to train Gemma 3 on like on previous version of Edge. It have multilingual capabilities, but I haven't tested the medical aspect of this embedding. So maybe I will test another model called embedded edge. This is a specialized embedding model for English and education healthcare dataset vector store. Or it will be Chrome DB. Let's say else wavy framework. I have some experience with Google ADK. So AI detection, I will use the open surface for evaluation framework. Ragas for evaluate Retrieval-Augmented. Some custom metrics like precision recall, MAP, and just some MLMA. And I will use that for tracing radio. This is the project structure as we can. This project have four big folder and stay outside of it. The test file will also stay the master. My plan is to implement the module each on the folder in a outside the folder, then load it UI with application. There's some actually the plan generated by Opus pretty much what I want, so it's pretty good. Only thing is UV. Let's see what else. So this is how we will use the UI pattern, adding UVs later, adding dimension, chunk size, case, similarity. Okay, yeah, I will fix it when new test available. New test on final thought to the system. It's just the first draft of AI. I will read through and try to fix work. Maybe we'll also use AI for that process. Does they have a DAL test? Okay. Do they have? So here is some configuration. If I need to change or update the evaluation work. So let's try. Let's see. First we first I will try to use not very great, not very in. So that's why it import some environment variable like sum up are in modify fix it by citation. So let's see what does it do. Code logging type F. As what I mentioned before, I will use the first simple first or improve it over time. I think I need bring coffee. Very easy. Tired. Half hour. Usually my plan today is to cook or just 1 or 2 days off. But because yesterday I cannot stream on Thursday and Friday. I want to get back because I don't want to get back to the person on the capacity. Of course, I am at my previous energy level. But let's see what's going on. Environment. First is the first what we have document data source, what file is it, title, what is the page, what a day. Like I have the guideline for all of the day, not like day. So because this is AI generated work, first we use a regex. The good thing about it is it's very easy. Any AI would use it when you have a clear definition. The bad thing is sentence can be missed, sentence can be cut in half, and the thought, the meaning can spread everywhere, even with app. But it is starting. So because we use a OCR model, so it will have some noise and like some footnotes, some page. For the preprocessor, have a bit I hate if or I have listener speak like this. Like 4 hours, 4.5 4 hours. Like talk mid sentence to think about what in the work and have sound like today have a little better compared to last time. I have less fatigue because like whenever I fatigue, my eardrum has some like something is stuck within your ear. So like when the water stops in your ear and you have jump to get it out. Whenever I fatigue, I have that kind of stuff. Compared to my previous stream, until this time I don't fatigue. Last time I did like 10 minutes, but today I am also very tired. Maybe I didn't tired and went to bed late during the day week because I'm either too tired, my body is either too tired or my mind is not tired enough. Like if I have dialysis, then my body is very tired, but my mind, I think my mind is tired enough. So that's why at night I want to lay down a lot, but I cannot sleep. YouTube is also be one of the solution. Now, so where are we? So talking about the processor, it defines some stage pattern. Yeah, I think I will add a few more modules by query so that it can have my personal like patient history. And I will actually, but today is I feel like better than the day before. The previous stream I could barely speak at all, but today I talk more fluent, just a little more. The nervous is still there, and because today is a coding session, not a like a lecturing previous live stream, so we're trying to what work for me. So